What strikes me is the fact that in our society, art has become something which is only related to objects and not to individuals or to life, meaning one of the fundamental and unavoidable and undeniable problems with the modern arts and humanities, or basically music, painting, and other types, is that they always relate to objects, not necessarily because they're objective, but because basically of their misinterpretation, misunderstanding, because they have been radically and always misinterpreted, misjudged, and misunderstood by the readers, by the audience, by the citizens of the society in one way or another, because we have not been able to understand the actual importance, implications, significance, and gist of art itself. That art is a representation of humanity, kindness, understanding, character, and the epitome of humility, growth, progress, learning, modesty, morality, maturity, responsibility, and clarity, and many other fundamental imperative qualities of our nature. It reflects back onto us and tells us to develop, cultivate, grow all that for all of our collective and individual harmony, unity, sanctity, piousness, etc. But we have done quite the opposite. We have related the holy subjective arts to our lifestyles, to our possessions, objective pleasures, materialistic possessions, and also to our glory, money, fame, achievement, attention, etc. So we are fundamentally wrong. We have misinterpreted, misunderstood, misjudged the significance, authenticity, purpose, ambition of the arts. Not that because they are representative of objects or material possession or pleasure, but because we are fundamentally chaotic, contradictory, and paradoxical. Because on the one hand, we aspire for growth, progress, learning, and humanity, subjectivity within ourselves in our actions, behaviors. On the other hand, we constantly desire, want, pursue, and crave power, influence, possession, wealth, money, and validation, fame in our lives, by being completely aware that all that is absolutely and unconditionally, obviously, transitory, worthless, dependent, and out of our reach, anyways. So, obviously, modern art has been reduced to objective pleasure, to the experience of materialistic possessions, and we do not relate to the pain, torment, greatness, significance of the creator, of the artists, of the developers of the arts themselves, but we only relate to the art as something objective, materialistic, pleasure driven, to relate to and justify our own achievements, possessions, wealth, lust, desire, fame, validation, etc.